I wanted to show one more little utility spell that I had been meaning to make and I forgot. It's the Disintegrate Armor spell. When you use it on yourself, will break your armor, and then you can use the Repair Hammer to bring it back up. So I'm going to create this. I actually cast Destruction Boost first. Now if I go in here, and I choose Break Armor, and I look at my armor right now. Look, everything's 100. So I'm going to cast this just one time. My apparel's broken. What? Oh, look. My helmet just got broken. Let's cast it again. It's a very powerful spell. So let's see here. Whoops, I keep hitting the wrong damn button. And now it's breaking another piece. And I can just sort of do that passively while I'm doing other things. Let me turn this volume down so it's not so loud. Just as magic permits, I can just hit this and just continue to break my armor. Now what I can do in the meantime is just go into my utility build, cast my utility spell, go into my... I don't know why I keep doing that wrong. Go in here, go to Repair Hammer. I should have Unbreakable. There we go.
Hello.
Have you had the pleasure of staying at the Tiber Septum?
And then I should probably put that on a keybind. Let me see if I could do that. If I do have a spot for that. I don't want to lose this. I don't want to lose any of these, really. What if I just went with the... If I just replace this one and just kept the bow buff. Break Armor. Break Armor is 5. Also increases my destruction, which is nice. It's very expensive. Now let's see what's breaking. Oh, Chameleon Cuirass. All right, I'll just keep going here. I'll do a quick repair. So 7 cast, I, Repair Hammer. It'd be nice if I had more keybinds because then I could just select these things directly. Yep, it's unbreakable. Now I just leveled my armor up 1 more. It's a nice way to, you know, level that up. I do want to do a quest here, and that is a Brotherhood Betrayed. So I've discovered that Braidon Lyrian, a resident here in Bruma, I was up there in Bruma and someone said something to me at some point, was actually a vampire. He was slain by a vampire hunter who has appeared in town named Raynil Draelus. I think we talked to him. However, the circumstances of this incident sound sketchy at best. I should make my way to the crime scene at Braden's house to investigate. I think it's the only step I have. Yeah. All right, so let's go up to Bruma. Bruma. Let's go to the back door here. That's what she said. Oh.
Leave me alone.
Okay. I will leave you alone. I'm going to make it bright because I'm in town. I don't need it to be spooky here in town. That's weird that I have a green marker, even though it's behind a loading screen.
You're going to have to leave. This is a crime. Good day.
Oh, nice. Updated. Maybe I was supposed to go in there. Let's see, the quest was updated. So I've entered the house of Braden Lyrian in Bruma. A guard named Carius Renelius has told me that this was the scene of a crime, and unless I was a guard or someone named Raynil Draelus, I should leave. Okay. Maybe I should talk to him. I'm going to set myself to my...
You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves or Raynil Draelus will be allowed access.
Yeah, but What about him?
The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details.
Oh?
I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information.
Really? What if I persuade you?
Well done. Goodness, ugh, you can't scare me.
All right.
What? Really? You should be ashamed. You should come up. No, you can't scare me.
Whew.
Not well done. Really? Is that so? Get a remark. No. Oh, please.
Wow, this sucks.
That's just. Ugh. Well, what a wonderful compliment. What a wonderful compliment. Is that you should? I wish I could say that. Get a please. That's just talk. What? What a wonderful is you should.
It's almost always to go for the good ones first, unless they suck.
You're wasting
like
your
that.
breath. You should. I would. Goodness. What can I say? Fact. For me. See, was that hard? I see.
All right. Now will you talk to
I
me?
suppose there's no harm in telling
Thank
what
you.
happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway. Turns out that Braden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Reynald Draelus, we may have never uncovered the truth. Let me explain. In the last week or so, we found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Reynald arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Braden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Braden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Braden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you. So you can see we really don't need any help. But thanks for the offer.
Hey, my pleasure. I also have a question about Akaviri artifacts.
Countess Carvane's collection of Akaviri artifacts is known far and wide as one of the most complete. It's unsurpassed even by museum standards.
I think that's
I've
for a
heard
different
that
quest.
She's troubled by a particular piece that continues to elude her. However, I'm unsure of what it is, as she keeps it a secret. Her steward, Tolgan, occasionally approaches individuals the Countess feels is worthy enough to seek her prize. If you're interested in assisting the Countess, you can always seek out Tolgan. He's usually in the castle.
So tell me about Braden Lyrian.
As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense.
And Reynald Draelus?
I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. I guess that's why he does it for a living.
So was Braden really a vampire? Excuse
Feel
me.
free
Was
to
he
question
really a
anyone in
vampire?
town.
Perhaps
They
you
shouldn't
can
give you
help
too
me.
much trouble.
Okay, so I won't do that. All right, I won't do that. I don't want to be arrested for committing a crime, even though it's sometimes fun. All right, so where are we going now? Oh, there's more to do here? Oh, the wife. Right. Right. Okay. That would probably be
I
her.
don't know what else to tell you.
Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me.
Please calm down. Get a hold of yourself, woman. I want to help.
Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast.
Just slap her in the face a few times. Snap out of it. Snap out of it. So tell me what happened.
I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open, and my Braden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Reynold Draelus. He said he was a vampire hunter and that Braden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Reynold, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carius, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Reynold convinced Carius that Braden was a vampire.
Huh. Well, the evidence looks bad for him.
Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous. And another thing, the guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Braden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Reynold character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. There isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name.
Okay, about this Reynold Draelus.
I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar.
Oh, is he?
Excuse
I
me.
know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
So let's look in the basement here. Something about the basement. Let's see. Murdered beggar. Well, he was quite physically fit for a beggar, so he must have been getting nourishment. Let's see, handbill. Oh, that's good. I can fence that. Let's see here. I guess I could just pick these items up, craft with them later. Whoops. Wrong spell. Nope. Haha. Don't need that anymore. I should probably pick up one just in case. Oh, wait, no, these are stolen. I don't want to deal with stolen. Are those like boxes you stand on to get through the trapdoor at the top? Anything else
Excuse
interesting
me.
here?
Oh,
Okay.
you're back.
Hello.
All right. Can I leave now? Am I done inside now? Yes. Yes. It moved. The marker moved. Oh, there is no marker. Why is there no marker? All right, so. Oh, skip to current step. Boom. Braden's wife, Erlene, told me her husband was innocent. She says that he simply works at night. She also suspects someone must have planted the body. She seems to cast a suspicious light on Reynold, whom I think she says she recognizes. I think I should locate Reynold and ask him. I should start with some of the merchants and innkeepers in town. There we go. Sorry for the burp. Let's see, are there merchants and innkeeps? Yes, that's Olaf's tap and tack. All right.
How are you
Lower
today?
this back down a little bit. Sun's coming in the front of the house, so I had to put my brightness thing on. So there we go. That's why it was looking bad. All right, 7. Love me.
I'm really
Wow, that spell
tired.
is hilarious.
Can we get on with this?
Rumors.
Olga sure can tell a good story. I'm not normally a big fan of bards.
Yeah, all right. Reynold Draelus.
Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us. Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Reynold slew him. Kinda strange, though. I never figured Braden to be a vampire. He seemed to be such an likable fellow.
It's never the brains you suspect, is it?
Shadow hide you.
All right, well, he's no help. Thanks a lot.
I don't have time for you.
Okay, house for sale. is that? I need a place to buy things. I need a merchant. Give me a merchant. Someone's house. House. Hammer and axe. Picked up my hammer and saw. Okay, well, nothing up here. Or over there. Let's check this level. It's just the inns. Nordwinds. Oravama. There we go. I could, of course, look on the local map and just mouse around the icons, but eh. Oops, that's too much.
Say your piece or stand aside.
That's too much. Really?
Welcome to Bruma, stranger. Hafid Hollowleg. I'm your host at Gerald View. Bed, food, whatever you need.
Tell me about this town.
Lyra Rosentia collects Akaviri artifacts. She might have a project in mind. Her house is west of the chapel.
Okay, we're already on that on a different vein. What about rumors?
I overheard a guard mention the Countess is looking for a piece to add to her collection of Akaviri artifacts. Our taxpayers' Drake's at work.
Yeah. Anything about Raynal Draelus?
Ah, you mean that vampire hunter. He's staying over at Olav's Tap and Tack. It's near the city gate.
Well,
you can't miss it.
All right.
Only
I was
quality
just
goods for
there and
sale
that
here.
guy said nothing.
What can I interest you in?
All right, so it's, he's an apprentice. His disposition is low. Let's just go ahead.
Be seeing you.
Whoops.
Welcome to Bruma. Stop talking. Welcome.
Stop talking!
We'll see. Please. I doubt it. What a that never happened. That never happened.
Oh,
sure,
shit.
that's
I screwed
cute.
that one up.
Really? Don't make me laugh. That's pretty fun. Good work. See, was that? That's right. Farewell. I hope. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Wow, really? Oh, I should pull my weapon out when I do that.
Welcome to Bruma. This better be good.
Yeah, there we go. that's great.
Really
That's
now,
awesome.
Yours. Blow away, wind. Don't make me laugh. Not bad. That's cute. You think I'm afraid of you? I doubt it. Not bad. Not bad at all. Sure, that's cute. That goodness. What can I say?
What can I say?
Sure, what a wonderful compliment. Please. Yeah, don't make me laugh. Yeah, so, goodness, what can I say? No, you do me too much. That'll get you something.
There we go.
Good day.
I'll put this away. Make him love me more.
Good day. Need a bite to eat? Maybe something to wash it down with?
All right, so we're going to go. Let's try 87.
I can't do that.
All right. There we go.
An excellent deal. An excellent. A bargain. Pleasure. Thanks for. Bye.
Yeah, shut up. Bye. All right, Olav. Whoops. Olav, you have some splaining to do.
Well met.
Oh, he's down there, maybe? Yeah, he must be sort of hanging out at night. There's no other passage, right? It's just down there and up here.
Well met.
All right, well, I'm gonna wait until, I'll wait until morning. See if the dude comes out. Oh, he's moving.
Hello.
Wait, that was all. Oh, good God.
What can I...
All right. Tell me about Braden
I
Lyrian.
know I may be out of line by saying this, but I think the city guards may be wrong. It's hard to imagine Braden was a vampire. I could have sworn I saw him outside in the daylight before. Unless he just got that disease very recently, I'd say they were mistaken. When I heard Raynil killed him, I didn't know what to think. But after your visit here, I'm beginning to wonder.
Yeah. So about this Raynil Draelus.
I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially to people I don't know.
Fine.
Good journey
I'll
to
sweet
you.
talk you once your thing disappears. Weapon out.
What can I...
Talking.
What?
Persuading. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Yes, yes, whatever you say. I'm not... Yes, whatever you say. Ikes, don't be silly. Good one. You're
Oh,
no
shoot.
more.
I missed that one.
I doubt you really mean that. Well, isn't that sweet of you?
Come on, brain.
I
Start
doubt-
braining better.
Don't, please. See what I see. Good journey to you. What can I... Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Really? His disposition's only that much? Screw that. Let's just talk about
Raynor is
Raynor.
staying in the last room down the hall upstairs. Here's the key.
Ooh.
I always liked Braden and Arlene. They were a nice couple. I hope you get to the bottom of this, because I don't believe he was a vampire either.
Nice. I did open it with Raynol's key. Wait a minute. I've entered Raynol's room. I should carefully search the place for anything suspicious. Ooh. I've discovered a small... I totally randomly just looked around and saw that. I've discovered a small journal in Raynol's room at the inn. It seems he was part of a group of adventurers who uncovered an artifact of some sort from some alien ruins. They all agreed to stash the artifact in a cave until more research could be done about it. Each of them took a key to the chest it was secured in. The two other members of the group were Braden and someone named Gelliborn, or Jelliborn. I need to find out more about Gelliborn to confirm my suspicions about Raynol. Olaf may be able to help. Nice. Oh God, this font. I'm not reading that. Can I take the book? I'll take it. Anything interesting in there? No. 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 Okay. Alrighty.
Hello!
Hello!
What can I do for you today?
Answer some questions about Gelliborn.
Gelliborn? That's odd that you should mention that name. Raynol told me that he was the last vampire he hunted. Yeah, that's right. Somewhere in Skingrad, I believe. He said he tracked Gelborn down and killed him.
Took those keys.
Apparently why the guards trust him so readily. They had gotten word from Skingrad's City Watch about Raynil and his so-called accomplishment.
Yeah, that's the ticket. He was a vampire, yeah.
Apparently, Rightwind teaches his blade skills to other Fighters Guild members.
Huh, that's a spicy rumor indeed. So this Raynil Draelus.
And nothing else I can tell you about him. He comes and goes and doesn't talk to people much.
Well then.
Just look for me if you need anything else.
There's a lot of these quests I've never done, so this is kind of fun. Let's see. Oh, I guess we're still sticking in town, going to the scene of the crime. Okay, dude, you screwed up.
Any new revelations in your investigation?
Yeah. So about Braden Lyrian.
I'm sure Erlene is very upset. She'll be safe, though. Raynal has confirmed with us that she isn't infected. Her accusations that Raynal is lying is not surprising. At this point, she's so upset that she'll say anything to deny what really happened. I suppose if I found out a loved one was something as horrid as a vampire, I'd find any excuse not to believe it either.
She's a witch! She's a witch! Well, how do you know? She turned me into a newt.
How'd you know about that? Too many people don't know how to keep quiet about official matters. Very well. The Skingrad City Watch informed us that Gellerborn was killed by Raynal not too long ago. Gellerborn was a vampire as well, obviously.
Obviously. I disagree.
What do you mean you disagree? That's a bold statement. What proof do you have that Gellerborn was not a vampire?
I have this plastic soldier. I have Gellerborn's journal.
I don't know what to say. It all makes perfect sense now. Why else would Raynal have removed this journal from the crime scene in Skingrad? I heard no mention of a key either. It must have been removed by Raynal from Braden's body before we arrived. To think
Derp.
2 innocent men were killed, and that I'm responsible for one of their deaths.
You should go to prison.
I'm speechless. I will rouse the guard and begin a search for him in the city. Meet me at Olav's Tap and Tack in 1 hour.
How about some culpability for your screw-up? Maybe you should be executed for letting that murderer go free. For being such a crap...
Help an old beggar.
Well, here you go. Have a coin for the Witcher.
Of Archaea upon you.
All right. So we're going to go in here. Going to do a little bit of waity.
Whatever I can do. Anything else?
Nope.
Just
We're just
look for
waiting
me
now.
if you need anything else.
We're just waiting. We're going to wait 1 hour. We have the technology. Here he is. Here's the...
Just before I arrived here, I
butthole.
received a report from one of our scouts watching the roads. Raynal was spotted heading west out of Bruma. The scout tried to follow, but lost him in the mountains. The only cave to the west that comes close to the one described in Gellerborn's journal is Boreal Stone Cave. That must be where he's headed.
It must be.
He must get there before he acquires whatever artifact is being kept there and makes his escape. I'm keeping the city guard in Bruma, as Raynal doesn't know we're after him. If he sees a guard, he may panic and run. You're my only hope at the moment. Please, you have my authorization to do everything you can to bring him to justice. If you won't surrender, I think you know what to do. Hurry. I fear you have a day at the most to stop him.
What are we going to do with you? So this Braden Lyrian.
If all you say is true, Raynal will answer for Braden's death.
Will you answer for your being deceived and aiding and
Raynal
abetting?
will pay for both crimes. Gellerborn was likely another innocent he's slain. I'll make sure Skingrad City Watch hears of this. I can't wait to get my hands on Raynal. He'll become very familiar with Bruma's dungeons, or the end of my blade if he doesn't come peacefully.
Oh, now you're the hero.
Raynal may make a break for the open.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hurry up!
All right, so we're looking to go... Oh. I'm going to stealth. Blah, and then fight with the mod that keeps doing that. I apparently discovered that on my way to something else out there. I like that I have the minor path put on there as well now. Anything interesting here? Get my zombie ready just in case something tries to attack the horse. Nope, okay. Alrighty then. Adventure time. I've arrived at Boreal Stone Cave. Alright. That's good. Let's go to bow buff. Oh yeah, I could probably do a little bit of this now. Let's go. What? Put on my thinking cap. You must have all three. Ooh, got it. Do I confront him first?
Congratulations.
Ooh.
I had a feeling you would catch on sooner or later. Leaving that journal behind was a stupid mistake on my part. I saw you enter Olav's tap and tack before I could get there, and I knew that I had to sneak out of Bruma somehow.
Dude, you look
Only
like a
matter
vampire.
of time before you or Carius figured it out. No matter. After I've killed you, I won't need my vampire hunter ruse any longer.
You won't surrender then?
Certainly not. I'm surprised Carius didn't send the entire city watch up here. But then I would have seen that coming, I suppose. I expected to lay low here for a while and then be on my way. So again, I underestimated you.
Yes,
This
you
leaves
did.
me with little choice. Either I fight you now and have a chance at freedom, or I surrender and rot in a city dungeon.
Or you can
A
die.
chance for freedom.
This is your last chance.
Yes, I suppose it is. Well then, we've talked enough. Only one of us will walk out of here alive this day. Good luck.
I'm gonna go with dagger.
Whoa!
There we go. I've located Randall. Oh, too bad I didn't have a black soul gem with me. He refused to surrender, choosing instead to attack me. I was forced to kill him to defend myself. I can now recover the artifact mentioned in Gelliborn's journal from the chest. Excellent. Raiden's key, Gelliborn's key, Raynell's key. Nothing else. Boom. Opening the waterlogged chest with all three keys, I discovered the artifact to be an amulet. It seems fairly unremarkable, and I am sure of its function. I think I should bring it back to Irline Lyrian and see what she wants me to do with it. It's just a mundane amulet, just mundane. So where was he hiding? Ooh. I love adventure. So, I don't see a fire. Where were you cooking your food, dude? That's weird. What is that? Huh. Just curious. Curious. Curus. It's the case of the curious Curus. It's the case of the cases of curious Curuses. Horsey. Yeah. Before I make a boner move there, make sure I'm not, Okay, good. 31 and 30. Excellent. Let's just take the long road back, because it's fun. It's adventure. Rawr. God, that guy's ugly. I think we'll good. It's an Imperial Guard chasing the deer, right? Something they do. Oh. This zone right here, this area and all this snow with all the grayness and almost complete lack of color is why Skyrim was so wonderful, he said facetiously.
Morning.
Tried to use the Azure Star to recharge, but no go because I only had the, I was only killing NPCs.
What news do you bring?
Your husband's still dead. Galaborn.
Yes. I remember Braden mentioning that name once. He was part of the Brotherhood he had created with Raynil.
Yeah, this Raynil guy.
I knew I recognized Raynil. I think when I first met Braden many years ago, he introduced me to him. They were part of some sort of Brotherhood. They would roam Cyrodiil in search of legendary treasures and the like. The only reason he stopped doing that is because we got married and he wanted to settle down. I'm afraid thanks to Raynil, that time is lost.
Alrighty. So, well, I found this dumb, mundane amulet.
Long ago, I made a promise to Braden. I promised to never reveal to anyone what I'm about to reveal to you now. However,
I'm actually a
because
vampire.
I've avenged his unjust death, I feel that Braden would understand why I'm breaking that pact. Braden told me about this amulet when they first brought it home from whatever distant land it came from. He never really trusted anyone else in the group, and before he secured the treasure in that cave, he had a special enchantment placed upon it. The magic masks the true identity of the item. All it takes is a simple command word, and the amulet would be restored to its true state.
Did the word die with Braden?
No. He always feared this day would come. He left me knowledge of that word in the event that he died, and I came into possession of the keys. If the other members of Braden's group were still alive, and I on my deathbed, only then would I pass the knowledge on to them. If you'd give me that amulet, I would like to show you what you've recovered.
Certainly, here it is. Oh, it's revealed as stupid amulet.
Thank you. I will now speak the word Brotherhood. Here is the amulet back. It's as beautiful as it was the day I remember seeing it long ago. I want you to keep it, as I have no use for this anymore. I'm certain that's what I want, and I'm certain that's what Braden would want. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope that the amulet helps keep you safe on whatever roads you may travel.
Phylactery of litheness. It'll be like +5 to disappointment. Reynold Rayless.
I'm glad he's dead. I know that's a horrible thing to say, but I think you understand.
Oh, I'm delighted that he's dead.
Justice has been done.
It was fun killing him. I had a blast. Stabbing that smug mother effer. All right, so I think we're done here, right? I've completed it. Yeah, I have. I did a thing. Let's look at this really pathetic, stupid amulet. I don't even have it. Oh, there it is. Fortify speed, 8. Oh boy. What a bargain. I'm quoting Galaxy Quest. What a bargain. Or what savings, or whatever it was he says.
Good
I think that's
afternoon.
what a bargain. Hey, Olaf.
Hello and well met.
I got something for you here, dude. So let's
Have a
do
look
some
at my
bartering.
wares.
All right.
I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Let's do some bartering. All right, let's go to 81%. I think that's the magic number when you're at 100 mercantile. You're just gonna take this, right? Yeah. What else do I got here? What else do I have?
Another set. Hope to see you again.
Oh, let's talk about Renal.
I'm glad that scum got what he deserved. Good riddance.
Yeah.
Hope to see you again
I ridded
soon.
him. I ridded him hard. I think that's it for this one. Do I have any debuffs I have to get rid of? See the place right there. No, these are from that ring I'm wearing. Let's see. I could enchant a ring to get rid of it, but nah. Oh, yeah. Let's harm my stuff. Right? Oh, wait, that's 5. There we go.
How are you?
Fine.
I overheard that the vampire hunter in town was a fake.
Ooh,
It was
nice.
apparently a ruse.
Leveling the
to get his
destruction at the
hands
same
on
time.
weapons.
That's a good thing. Just run back here real quick. Just sort of like hide up here somewhere. Could, can I? No, I don't have enough acrobatics to jump up there. Acrobatics is abysmally weak. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I have an extra gold. That's amazing. All right, so now I go 7. Cast. I. Boom. Unbreakable. X. So I think I'm done. I think that's it for now. Do I have to put a bunch of stuff in my storage? I think so. I do need to work on... Oh, wait. That one's all the way back up. Cool. Yeah, I will store some of these things in my inventory or my stash box after I finish this stream. Bye!